Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say welcome to Royal Family TV. And today we have our brother D. Curtis here as a special guest, and other people will come on later. And our discussion here today, we are talking about Liberian artists in general, be it gospel, secular, or entertainer, comedian, whoever you are. Before you go out, you should have an bonding contract to bond you because we seen a lot of we seen a lot of things going on. People go to shows, they don't get paid upfront. They gotta wait for the show to get done. Then you be passing around as an artist like a little child, and you know, we don't. I don't think it's necessary. So, D. Curtis, want to say welcome to Royal Family TV.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Thank you, Vincent.
yeah. So the discussion here about bonding contracts. Uh, we want to talk about mistakes that artists are making. Most of them don't have a bonding contract. They will just some of them have managers and some don't have manager or either booking agent. Or they're gonna when the people call them, oh, to come perform it's 900 or 800, but there's nothing binding. So what can you say about this, Curtis? What are some wrong artists are doing? People when you're watching share the video.
Well, first and foremost,
Hmm.
I think the artists will only have that mindset to create a contract if they see it as a business.
Hmm.
Is they see their craft as a business and not just passion. It can be both passion and business.
Hmm.
So if you see it as a business, you have to have something that will bind you and your client
Hmm.
legally, something that will protect you or protect the client. So yes, you do need a contract. If
Yeah.
you're a performing artist and you're looking to go and be on stage or looking to go perform for money, you need a contract. But if you're doing it for free, then you don't need a contract.
Okay, you talking about uh you said if business and what were the thing you talking about? Like something you love to do? That's what you said, right?
Passion.
Passion. So when you say passion, which means you just go with the flow.
Yeah. We're in it for the love. Those are type of phrases that we hear that brand artists now use. Oh, I'm not doing anything for the love. We're doing it for the sake of the love.
Yeah.
You know. So if you're doing it for the love, then yeah, you don't need to put any contract on. Because if all you need is just a platform to just go showcase that you love singing and you can sing,
Hmm.
by all means, every stage they present to you, go jump on it. But if it's a business, if you're looking to get money out of it, because even the Bible said talk about it, the Bible say your gift will make room for you.
Hmm.
That making room there, it either put you in rooms with kings and queens, or it put money in your pocket.
Okay. Then my next question, we just saw something going on in Liberia. There's a gospel artist that came to Liberia. I think his name is Moses. I don't know, Bless, or I don't know it's pronounced. It's
Blaze,
Bliss.
Blaze.
Okay, Moses Bliss.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know the entire story, but what I heard, he could not perform. He said he needed his balance money before he can perform, and without that balance money, he wouldn't perform. So was he wrong for doing that? Because people say he's wrong. Was he wrong?
Now, my first time hearing the story here. So Moses Blaze that went to Liberia a few times, where they
Yes.
were promoting, he refused to perform, or I shouldn't say perform. He refused to minister
Yeah.
because they didn't pay the rest of his money.
Yes.
I'm glad that it took a Nigerian to come to Liberia to teach Liberian how it should be done. In my opinion, he is not wrong at all. He's right. I don't know what the arrangement was. I don't know what they discussed prior to him going to Liberia, but he's not wrong. He's
Okay.
not wrong at all.
Yeah, me
All
too.
right.
To me, he's not wrong either.
Yeah, because the way I see it, right, and I'm glad it happened in the church setting, because pastors will not compromise on the tithes and offering. They will make sure the tithes and offering are collected so they can get paid.
Thank you.
But when it comes to those, the Levites that usher in the presence of God in the sanctuary, they don't want to pay them. They pay them little or nothing. They don't want to pay them. But the pastor want to get paid. All these other people want to get paid. I'm pretty sure they probably honor it, the assumption that, oh, he's a minister, he's a man of God, and he would
Yeah.
just come and minister. But what they're failing to realize, for somebody like his type, or even any other musician, one, God gave him the gift. Two, he tilled the gift. He worked on his gift to be where he is right now.
Hmm.
Three, he not going to tell the airplane or the pilot or the airline, God bless you.
Oh no way.
That he went pay his ticket for him to come. The
Hmm.
outfit he's wearing, he not going to the tailor to say, in the name of Jesus, Rebe Saba Baba Baba Bro Seke Ye Bre Bre. No, you're not going to say all of that.
Yes.
When he land to Ralphie Airport, the car will take need gas, driver driving, all these things.
Hotels.
So yes, believers need to have that mindset that there is a fee for people to come and use their gift in the house of God. So no, the man not wrong at all. I don't know what the agreement was, but
Hmm.
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Okay. People, if you're watching and you want to be part of the show, you want to come on this live, uh, go to my Victor June page in my inbox and just say, I
But the
want to
man,
come. I want to
I
come
can see the comment.
The comment is on there.
I
You,
don't see it.
you should be able to see it. Yeah. So if you are here watching and you are interested in the story, just go to my Victor June page and just say, I want to come on, or I'm interested. I will send you a link. You will click on that link. You will come on the show and you can give your input about performances or contract, whether binding contracts. All right. So, D credits. If you
Yeah,
want to,
people.
uh-huh.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll find out what it is.
yeah, if it was to write a contract for a binding contract, what are some things that should be in your contract to send to people upfront?
Oh my God, big guy. Hold on. Before I go to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I'm a Christian, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm talking about
do.
artists in general. I'm not just Christian. We're talking your
Yeah,
both.
yeah, 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 yeah. We're talking
Mhm.
about artists in general.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian. All right. I think the place where I do best when it comes to hosting or emceeing is concert.
Mm-hmm.
But you not see me MC one concert in America. Yeah, I think the only concert I MC was Ronnie P. Ballet concert
Mm-hmm.
in Charlotte, where Josh and were there. The reason behind that, the believers, they will reach out to me. They want me to pay my ticket,
Mm-hmm.
go buy hotel, pay for hotel, go there and go MC the event for free so they can tell me God bless you.
Okay.
And I don't do that. That's why you see believers don't invite me to the thing. They don't. Now your thing, you're saying what should be in the contract.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me go bring my computer so I can read from my contract because I ain't got my something off here right now.
Okay. So why he gone? If he won't be part of the show, go to my Victor Jones page and just text I want to come on, or either I want to be part of the show. I will send you a link and you can come and give your input. Anybody that's watching this show, you want to give an input because this is getting serious. A lot of artists have been mistreated, and they will want you to come and perform. After perform, before you get your pay. What if you invited a JC and a Jay Z, or either
Jay Z.
Beyonce? You
But
think
man, don't
Beyonce
go
going
on that side. They will say the people not up to that level. They're not nothing. Why am I paying it? Why you comparing them to Jay Z? Let them come to the small Nigerian men where around here. They're not go to Jay Z because I want a whole different thing. They'll
yeah.
start justifying how the man coming sing on track one, track two. He not coming sing with his real voice and stuff like that. All I want it. So let's not even go to Jay Z now.
Okay. So let me give an experience while you are looking for what you're supposed to write. There's a lady in Philly wanna glorious line, my singing group to come and perform. So I said, "Oh my, we don't just do free show. We normally get paid because all the guy got to get off work to come to this event. Oh my son, I seen you come, and right after the show, I'll pay you." I said, "We don't do that." He said, "Oh, we are different." We took that race. I took the garden from the jobs. We went to the show in Philadelphia. Right after performance, when I asked the lady now, "Oh, my ready to go now?" Oh, and the woman I get a check with the income. I said, "What thing?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look, she was so passed up on my hand, almost got in her ears.
You almost lay hands on her, eh?
I'm gonna lay her and give her the Holy Spirit and give
Oh,
us some.
lay hands on. Let her
Yeah,
fall underneath the anointing.
yeah.
And then when
Then,
you finish, you sing another song over her.
then I posted today about the contract on my page. Somebody came on my page. They said, "But the person not performed yet. How can I pay the person? Are you serious? You think you save for the person because you haven't heard the person before? You save for someone that you are heard, you are listening to, right?"
Well, here's the thing. It's a contract for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's an agreement. The contract is there as a legal bonding agreement that protects you and protect the other person. It's an agreement. So when you reach out to this person, most promoters have their contract. Artists also have their contract. Sometimes the both of you have to come to a compromise to be able to fit each other's stuff. There'll be some times where you'll be working with some promoters because they're relying on tickets. They will decide to pay you 80% upfront. So usually it's either 80 to 20%. Go ahead.
One second. Bill, if anybody here want to come on, go in my inbox, my Victor John inbox. Just say I want to come on. I'll send you a link. So Bill or whoever here want to go, come on this platform, go in my Victor John inbox. Just send me the text. I will send you a link to come out. Yeah, go ahead, Curtis.
Yeah, so y'all either agree upon either 30 and 20%.
Mm-hmm.
Not 30, I mean 80 and 20%. Meaning when you book this person and you sign their contract, you're going to give them 80% of their pay upfront.
Yeah.
And then when they come to the event, before they perform, you
Yeah.
give them the remaining 20%.
Okay.
And why you see that we've been having issue with people been having issue with people and the kids down there and there's other people and they say they can't, they're not performing because they ain't get the remaining balance like because of stuff like that.
Yes.
Sometimes it will be 30, it will be 70 to 30% where they pay you 70% and then when you come, they give you the rest of the money. Or if you guys agree that okay, the rest of the funds will be provided after your performance,
Mm-hmm.
then you go ahead and do it. But
If you agree
most
upon it,
yes, it have to be you have to agree. But most some artists out there want the money up front, especially the ones that know that they will come and give you your show. They will come and blow your whole event away. You
mm-hmm.
pay them up front because their name alone is where you're buying tickets. So
Exactly.
there's a lot of things that you have to take into consideration. If you're getting that artist where it can sell, there's a reason why you're reaching out to that person. If that person can sell the tickets, then most of those artists will need their money up front before they even show up because when they know when they come in, they will give you a show and you'll get your money worth. So you pay them. But then again, if you're the type, and then it's up to the promoters, it's all the negotiating aspect. If you're the type where you can pull crowd, the man can pull crowd, and you're trying to make profit, you reach out to the man where can pull crowd,
Mm-hmm.
and then you say you want book that man. The man might come and perform first before you pay the man. It's up to that man
It don't make sense either.
whether he will come. For me as a promoter, I'm not gonna do it. If I am the promoter, I'm not reaching out to you. That's number one. Number two, if I just want to bring you on the show, which some of them have done, they will come and say, "Oh, we just want to promote you," and stuff like that. Then it's up to me now to accept the promotion. But if I don't want promotion, no, I'm not coming. Where are you paying my money?
Yeah, sometimes they tell you, say, "Oh, plenty people coming, we just want to put you out there." I don't tell you, say, "You can't put me out. You gotta pay
No,
me my time."
no. For me, for my MC gig, when you call me, like the people that I usually like to do that to me, that political parties,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not affiliated with any political party. When they reach out, oh, plenty of people will be there. B person will be here. B person will just want to promote you. Want how to call you. my thing is, I'm not being proud or boastful, but my thing is, in order for you to take your telephone and dial my number to say I want you at this event, you must have heard or seen something
About
that
you.
caused you to take the phone for me to come. So don't come to me again telling me you won't promote me, because there's some kind of promotion somewhere you now see out there.
Exactly.
So let's talk business talk. What is the event? Where is the event located? We will do our research to find out what it takes for us to come there, and then we'll send you a contract. If you're willing, you sign, you pay, we show up, we do the
And,
job.
and one of the wrong thing they can do, right? Most of the event planner, right? They have out to
Yeah,
right in our own town. Oh. They don't want it. Oh. They want to take it from way from South Korea and bring you. So then you want come with your sorry for heart. You know, I can't do it for Liberian people. Why would I leave from where South Korea to come do free show? It don't even make sense. You got out right in your own city. Why you can't invite them? So people, if
right.
you're watching, you want to be part of the show, go to my Victor June page and just send me the message. I want to be part of the show, or bring me on. I will send you a link so you can come on. Bill, I sent you a link already. So click that link and come on. Bill Rogers.
They, they will tell you, oh, no, no, no. For me, sometimes I'm using an example because I'm an artist, I'm an MC, I get booked, so I use myself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they will tell you, say, oh, no, when I want all the MC, like you will want.
Now you
But
want
that MC in your city,
right next door,
the
you're
MC
gonna
in your
cut down
city,
cost.
yeah, cut down cost. He not flying. The manager driving for a horse, he coming to you, he will charge you $300.
Yes,
Go ahead, work with that MC. No, when I want that MC, that you the one I want. So like me, my leave my family,
your job.
pay my money, you know. And what I say here is the only incentive I get at money. I don't drink alcohol. I'm coming look for a woman.
You don't
I
smoke.
can't eat plenty. I already dry. I can't eat plenty. I can't smoke. The only other thing I would do that I'll say I would dance to the music. So what the benefit there for me to take my money, buy my own set ticket and come. If I say I come in France, I come in France, I will join you, I will do this, I will drink, I will flip, I will do all that thing and then understandable a little bit. But I don't do none of those things. So
Uh,
what the benefit for me?
Bill, you have to come on. We are sharing idea. We don't have to wait. Credit's not leaving the show. Nobody leaving the show. So come on.
Oh,
I
the
sent you a
next
link already,
the next
Bill.
time I leave here for
Yeah, you want to leave? We're not leaving that show. Why you can click somebody and move from there now? Hey,
Bill Roger, I know what I do to you. I thought we cool.
yeah. Bill Roger.
Bill Roger, I thought we cool.
Bill said he celebrated. You want to move from there for?
Ah, baby. Me, celebrity Bill Roger, don't do that thing, man. You are the celebrity. Eh? You can't get I will get off. You are the celebrity.
So if you want to come on, go over to my Victor Drink page and just say bring me out. I'll send you a link. You can come on. And hence, so go to the
But
contract. Some things are.
you are, all right. So my contract.
Uh-huh.
When you get my contract, the first thing you get
And your
is my
contract a little different because you are MC.
right.
But I will read some and from like a sinking perspective.
Yeah, but this you can get it is generic, and then you can just tweak it to fit your particular thing. What you're doing.
Okay.
The very top of my contract is my performance agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing, your name, your legal name, the person's legal name, and my legal name, and the verbiage that is in there that protect me and protect them as to what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the contract, what you need in the contract, I need names, I need date, performance date, I need the venue location. If you're having a DJ, I need your DJ a name and phone number. If you're having a decorator for your event, I need your organizer or your decorator name and phone number because those are people I'm going to be interacting with the day of the event. So me and them have to talk. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Uh, in my contract, your start time. Oh, that one part I'll compromise a whole lot on that one. That one a whole different topic.
Yeah, you
Your
can start the
start
time.
time,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, your start time and your end time should be in the contract. When I'm starting, when I'm ending, how long am I performing for? But for the MC too, I'm not too strict on that because I know that wedding, a whole lot of things can happen and stuff like that. But that is in there. What is the payment, the full payment? What is the down payment? When is the payment due? When is the down payment due? When is the final payment due? It will shock you. My final payment is due a month before I show up.
Oh, now you
Your
open
people,
the door.
no, 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 no. A month before I show up to your event.
Period.
All right. The only time I had some type of friction was quite recently, where the man started getting very with me. Oh. The day of the wedding, I had to put my foot down and say, if I don't have the money, I am not entering the hall.
Hmm.
Bill Roger,
What's up, Bill?
Bill Roger,
How you doing,
honey long
brother?
time,
It is an honor.
honey long time.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
you say me a celebrity. You might be on the screen there, I be celebrity. You Bill Roger, come on now. Ah,
No, it is an honor
don't make
for
the poker
me.
laugh at me. Oh.
See, we gotta give respect to our artists. You are the celebrity, so I afraid to come through when you speak. So I don't have that volume. So I'm grateful to share the platform with you. It is an honor and a distinguished pleasure to share this great, unique platform with you.
Thank
So
you, Bill.
Girl, Roger, it's a dishonor for you to be talking nothing to me. I'm like, hey, please don't do it. It's a dishonor for Bill Roger to be talking nothing to Bill Roger. Like, you the celebrity on the platform, yo. You the celebrity.
Okay.
Respect to you.
if
Let's
we
go. A lot
if
of
we
people here
know
watching. So can
if
you
we
go end your part about your agreement? Then I will ask Bill and others. So if you here want to be a part, just inbox him on Victor Jones page. I will send you a link so you can come on. Go ahead.
Yeah, so in the agreement, it talks about what my payment is, what my down payment is, and when the final payment should be made. It's also in there
Hmm.
where if something happened in the event of an emergency,
Hmm.
how much money I'm supposed to give you back and stuff like that. Or if I cancel, how much I'm giving you back. Or if like accident and stuff like that, all of that in there to also protect the person and stuff like that to make sure that, you know, they get what they're paying for. And then at the very bottom, all these legal terms. If we sit down here, read it too, and I'm moving all the
Yeah, yeah,
legal
yeah.
terms in
We,
there
we
that
read
bind
all.
us together and
Hmm.
stuff like that. All of that in it, and then you sign. I sign, and my contract is electronic, not paper contract passing around. It's DocuSign. You
Okay.
get your DocuSign via email. You sign. It comes right back to me. I sign. As soon as I finish signing, you get your automatic copy. You can download.
Okay. Okay. So Bill, welcome to the show. What is your input? Because what we're discussing, should the architect get down payment and get his or her balance before he or she perform? And like people get problem with that. Oh, you're not saying yet. You're not perform. How will pay him or pay her? You think that's the right thing to do? Get your money upfront before the show?
well, I'm not an artist, but I've been around with a lot of big artists and P Square, J Mountain, and all these guys, and we went through the same similar contract agreement in Los Angeles. And I know they have different categories of artists. First of all, when you're sending for Araketi,
Mm-hmm.
you know definitely he charges you 100K. You're going to be able to pay for all the and entourage and all these people, and we don't worry for food because they are professional people. You don't know what the person eat or what. They have all those people that take care of their meals and whatever. Your
Mm-hmm.
job and obligation as a purchaser who going to organize a show to meet their standard and agreement for
Mm-hmm.
the show. However, some may ask for 50% upfront before they
Yeah.
signing the contract deal, which is reasonable to tell you that yes. Um, then after the sign a contract deal, they will give you the go ahead to be able to use their images, video for promo purpose. Because that also bring a value. Because if I say I bring in D Cardi, on the show, because Cardi is very funny, it's gonna spicy your show. It's gonna make your show to turn up. So you
Mm-hmm.
know what the goods and services you're paying for. They have artists in Adi, and also they have W-9 form where the artist too had to pay because you as a producer you had to claim something on your tax return as well to
Yeah.
help you out in the future as well. And some of our artists in Liberia where you say they don't have those stuff and they go through third party.
Don't even go
They
like
go,
bro here. We're talking about here. I can't talk about like
okay,
bro.
it's just going general that has some third party. So
Mm-hmm.
it is very, very good that you sign the agreement and they have a lot of various categories of cancellation in case natural disaster occur
Mm-hmm.
in your home while you're preparing your show. What happened? And a lot of things go on, and we don't able to handle the situation. That's natural stuff. Both parties have 50-50% of cancellation with no requirement of pay down payment fee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you pay the artist on from 50% of the show, and tomorrow the artist gets sick, you say, "Oh, my stomach hurting, I can't come to your show," and you already done all the promotion. Then you go eat Gary up and butter. In the next day, say, "Oh, my stomach sick. I got a full pricing. I can show up." After
Mm-hmm.
you gone through all your promo and your spectator, everybody's hot waiting for this particular artist. And
Mm-hmm.
he calling you behind the scene, "Oh, sir, I'm so sorry, and I can't show up, and my stomach hurt." The artist should be able to pay you some reasonable amount that will make sure that you do it, but you have to do it in a length of time, like 2 weeks and a month or whatever, like anything come up, situation come up in people category, and you the president, you might be able to understand that situation. But
That's
the
right.
artist will be able to refund your full payment and let you know so you can let the audience know and make a quick decision. But if the artist sit down and say my stomach hurting, I'm gonna take that and I know my stomach going to get better within the next week and I'll be on that show. Then he give you that expectation. Say, "Sir, I'm still on the clock. I'm going to make it quick. My daughters are working with me." And time come, he cannot perform. His voice is gone. He hosts on your show. What will you do? So there should be agreement. Contract will tell you that in case of sickness or something, if even the artist is sick, the artist should be able to perform on your show, or if the director should be able to send a note telling that the artist cannot perform, his voice is gone totally. Nobody going to hear nothing. So there should be agreement in that contract. Then another contract, and in case of accident, maybe something happened, there
Mm-hmm.
should be another something issue that should be able to stay there. But the main concern right now about down payment or not down payment, it is very important to
Mm-hmm.
know the different categories of orders you bring in because some managers will ask for upfront payment
Yeah.
because you know that the artist will turn down the show, will tear down the show regardless. You're confident with the artist. And some artists, you are businessman. You're not sure if the artist going to turn up people, if people going to come out to the show, you worrying and this. But what the artist will do, you pay that 50% when they arrive in Morovia or whatever on your concert. You
Mm-hmm.
carry them to the hotel or whatever area, it's time to find a deal because they already see the ambience of the show that tomorrow going to be turned down, everything going to be up, and you give them the press kit, the press media, because the artists will ask for those, and things in the agreement, not food, not rice, not this. They want to know who are the media going to be there, the press kit. They give the press release as well, that tomorrow show. Then within that press meeting, then you go to the dark room, then they give you the upfront payment, the rest of the payment. This
Mm-hmm.
is professional because you show, you give the payment, boom. Because when the show finish, that's a wrap. Because just imagine, these people are occupied in their brain, they're busy, they show this, all the drama, you gotta pay all the small people, the people that face the stage, the people that do this, the other guests, they did. The artist is not there for that. The artist has to get a show to fly back to the another stage. T. has another wedding waiting for him. He not waiting for your agreement. Let my people finish. Let
Yeah.
me do this. Oh, I will finish paying. Hold on and did. No, he doesn't have time for that.
Okay,
He can't.
now let me
Yeah,
come to
go
a
ahead.
point, right?
Go ahead.
Most of the Liberian people will say, "Oh, you gotta wait until after the show, they will pay your ball of money." And I think most of the time it happens when you don't have a contract. It's not in a because a lot of people they just go, they just call a manager. Oh, I went, yeah, okay, 200 to perform. Okay, you gave me half. You don't got no binding contract. So if people don't pay you before before the show, you can hold them responsible too. So we got to put it this way and that way.
Okay, no respect to our artists in there. It's a hustle land. It's a hustle. All right. And our people don't have much resources in the negotiation. The artists want to be promoted. They want to showcase on their show. They want to get a talent to show for people, right? So those people will come in, and it's a verbal agreement between both of you people. It's not like, oh, I'm going to do it because you're not professional artists here. Do you know what it takes to be a professional artist? It's a lot of requirement. You got to bring yourself. Like D called it, bring himself. He produced and market himself and practice his act 24 hours in the studio before coming to your wedding. He asked you, who are those people going to be to the wedding and the participant, your special guests and stuff. So Liberian people will not send those information to Decode. They'll take it for granted and say, oh, the man funny, no, just capture the mind. But for him to respect his time, he will send you a phone to request those people that will be called on stage. Those people that his name will be ringing. Those people that invested into your event. Not everybody just going to cry joy with them. People that invested in your ceremony. Those are the people that you continue to appreciate. And he will send a phone, paper. He lists all these people needed, the special guests that came from Minnesota, Morovia, London, and stuff like that. He will have the names so he can gather time to practice those names correctly, to practice the act properly, to match the people jokes that you're going to do. He had to also study what the people love to hear, what type of background, because that's a job. That's what makes him professional. So when he come up there, he say, I want you to pay me $3,000. $3,000, and I'm requesting for this document, and those people on the show.
And
So
and, 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 and as you saying, uh, uh, people will not do that.
no, they will not do that. They'll wait for last minute to
I
time
mean the
when
time.
you're in the air, or they say, "Oh, dig, no, my man, let's do this." No, no, that is not how he do. That's why his price is different from ordinary people.
Hmm.
That's why he separate himself to bring himself, because he's going to request. He had to send those information 1 month ahead of time to give him her time to practice his skill to match and carry the rest of those people that come to that show. So he can be familiarized with it. Not like when you just get in the hotel, the moment and this here or this, then the man get on stage. His
Okay.
brain is not magnetic brain to just grab everything and just memorize it and start telling the jokes and start making progress. You gotta send all the information ahead of time. The group
Okay.
name, the dates, the that. So it's very important in our culture. We didn't
Okay.
take people for granted.
All right.
And
Thank you,
you
Bill.
ask the other question. Our artists, like for example, Friday, the cell phone man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he's hustling. You understand? It's a hustle. So it's go by the friendship you build, the negotiation. Maybe Friday knows somebody when you're coming to the United States, the person stand for you, help you, chip you a little bit. They call you, say, hey, my Friday, mama, that I man, oh, and last time when you're Jan, I help you to buy a ticket. He said, oh, be brother, yeah, I will come on your show. He said, my man, you can't get you small place to stay because myself hustling. It all depends on the negotiation. But you said it is good. Do not allow the artist to go in the home, and then the artist would be like the mind would be bowed down for sympathy to
Yes.
perform, and tomorrow you cannot ask you for a larry because that's what they eat, that's what the bread eat. But when you invite the artist in your home, then you have full control over the artist. You will not be able to ask for the remaining balance, and that is not right.
Okay.
So you wrapping the artist and bring food, bring drinks, bring King juice, bring all these drinks and stuff. As time go by, the artist may not be able to ask for the balance money. You see, my
Okay.
man, they should have order or show.
Okay. We'll come back
So
to you, Bill.
go ahead. I'm here.
D Curtis.
Hmm.
What if the other put us in a predicament, right? And wait for the balance onto the show. While the show then generate money, then what happens?
Well, it's you say, what if the artist put themselves in the predicament of going to the place
Yes.
prior to getting their balance, and then if something,
We don't get our
we
balance. Wait for the show to finish for because what it tell them now.
right. I don't think I understand your question.
My
The
question
any
is,
part of your question.
you artists, you carry your mumu cell over there to that people's show. You don't have for a
Right.
lot of money. Oh, they put you say,
Right.
oh, after the show, then you agree.
Okay.
Probably
Uh-huh.
it's a concert or something. Then after that show,
Okay.
they sort of pay you. But what if the people do the show, they don't get no enough, they didn't generate enough money to pay you?
Okay.
Then what
Here's
become
the
of
thing,
you?
right?
Hmm.
Here's the thing, right? The artists and promoters, we all have relationship. All right. And I'm pretty sure whatever the event is will not be the first and the last event that you guys will probably have to collaborate to make happen.
Hmm.
Now, where the problem can come here is me as an artist come to a hall for an event and you say you will pay me after the event. I see they play jam pack. They play jam pack, which let me know that you were selling ticket for set amount. And
Hmm.
now the place pack. And now I finish performing. Then you want to tell me say you not made money, you ain't able to pay me, then at the play problem can come from. We
Hmm.
will have that problem. We'll have it. But at
But
the same time, if I
do you
come,
blame it? Do you blame them? You sat there and you agree with that nonsense. Will you blame the
it's
people?
on you. It's on you, the artist. It's on you, the artist. Right? Just putting myself in the artist's shoes now.
Okay.
Right? First and foremost, it's your responsibility. If you decide to not have a contract, if you decide for them to not pay you and you go there, whatever happens is on you. But I'm
Okay.
putting myself in the artist's shoes now. If I come and the place jumping everywhere, pack, and you say, "Oh my man, when you finish performing, I will pay you." Yes, it's my problem if I go on that stage. I know I'm taking a risk, but you can't tell me that oh, you ain't make money when I see the place packed and the place jumping. Now we'll have a problem. We'll go back and forth for you to pay me.
So why if the place is not
Nevertheless,
like?
yes, nevertheless, if the place is not packed, me as a rational person, I will know that okay, yes, this promoter incurs some type of loss in this promotion and stuff like that. I would be able to compromise for the sake of the relationship and be like, okay, the amount you not give me is okay. I can see that people not here, but that is up to the artist and the promoter to be able to professionally navigate through that.
Hmm.
But for me, D. Curtis, I am not going anywhere to MC an event or to go and perform without being paid and being paid in full.
Period.
That's just me.
Okay. All right. G Credit will come back to you. We have brother Gibson wants to say welcome to the platform.
Thank you, brother Victor. How are you?
Good. We can see you too. Good little ninja, but
I'm a
you heard.
ninja. That's right. The ninja man in the house. That's good.
Okay.
Let me
We
be.
you
Let
heard
me
the
let me
topic.
be the ninja for today, please. I beg you. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
but once you have face end of the day.
Yeah, in the end of the day, I'll take on my heart. Yeah,
Okay.
but
So
when they're not, and I'm not doing. Go ahead.
is it good to get your money up front before the show, or when they tell you say wait after the show before you get paid as an artist, or either
Well,
you're a DJ, professional DJ. So go ahead.
Victor. One of the things I would tell you is the thing is one of the mistakes we always make is we miss we miss the business with friendship, and I think we need to take business very serious. We need to
Period.
take business very serious. I mean, I've gone through those kinds of even before. Like for example, last time, there was a event in Johnson City,
Mm-hmm.
and I was not a premier DJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the premier DJ was in Charlotte, North Carolina. But his mom, I told you, his mom had a stroke or something, and I had to
Mm-hmm.
rush to the hospital. And then Doris called me and said, "Hey, people, I beg you, oh, the thing, the whole wedding, oh, not everything is spoiled, da, 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 da. If you don't come, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So you see that kind of stuff, right? It was emergency. I was not ready to go DJ. Like DK is saying, some of the things we had to practice. I got to get a list of music. I got to get everything ordered. Now I didn't have anything. They called me just like 3 hours to the wedding. Now you got to get in your car from Knoxville, drive to a wedding that you know nothing about, and
Mm-hmm.
please come and DJ for or else we don't have any DJ in the whole city right now. So those things, I think we need to just look at the business aspect, and if we say this is business, and we take friendship out because that's what messing with us Liberian as even if you're professional, G Curtis, I watch his video and I've seen a couple of stuff and the things that he does. If Liberian people value it, if we value it, our people, because like G Curtis is whatever city is in, people will be like, oh, the man right down the street, and let me get bring the
Yes,
man.
and right.
They don't look at the man professionalism or how
Mm-hmm.
long he take in studio or even the idea he put together with the Henry Costa thing. That was very genius. I look at it like, man, this is good. People need to know your value. So I think we need to move that friendship out of the business. That's why I'm messing a lot of our artists up. You
Okay.
guys are good. They're doing good work. I mean, I'm a DJ. I'm not an artist. I don't sing. I sing in church. That's about it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Mr. Vader, let
Yeah.
me go. Let me go to what D. Cortez said or your question you're asking regarding the promotion before
Mm-hmm.
coming to your show. That's why I say bow down to professional boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important. It's not D. Cortez and uh, business that people didn't show up. It's your promotional people that you hire because you got to be able to hire people that have the social media, people that can engage. One person can bring the whole crowd, and one person can say, "I'm not going to that show." Are we willing to pay the promoter to
Mm-hmm.
promote and market your show? It's not decoding on the talent right there to say, Decoder will just say, go ahead and use my pictures, go ahead and use my video, my current video. You don't just go and ask for any video because it makes some artists very upset. The video that they don't want to see, then that's why you can go because people have to approve. They say, send me approved pictures or video or recording. So the
Mm-hmm.
audience also want to send something current and fresh. But other people just go and take anything and put it up there and start putting a lot of junk pictures and stuff. These guys are sensitive on something because there's a brand name.
Okay.
So it's not decoded reaction to say, okay, you only say contract, pay my
Mm-hmm.
money and I perform for you. Not to say I'm coming to negotiate for your program. It is not his job, it's not his task or responsibility. But he sound like tropical Liberian men who have heart to say, okay, say your show didn't go this way, the host was didn't go, and no, I will just take you and give me $200. No, that is not a business right there. That is not a job.
No.
All right? But you do it from your heart because you want to do it. So we should not practice that in the business because it is your job to bring the people. My job is to fly up there and turn up and do your show and pack my bag. Because
So
they call they have people. Oh my goodness.
let me say one thing while you're saying that too.
Okay.
Hello.
And
Mm.
when Gibson, I will come and talk on the artist
So, so
perspective.
one thing I would say is this. One of the thing is everybody. So artists need to work together too. That's part
Mm-hmm.
of it. I'm a personal trainer, right? And one of the things they teach us in the business is don't undercut the business. So if I was training somebody for, I mean, like I'm ISS certified personal trainer, so it's that personal trainer make up to $50 an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't go somewhere and just say, my man, give me $10, give me $15. I'm a very qualified trainer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I do that, guess what I'm doing? I'm messing the business up. And that's some of the things that artists need to learn. D Collins might be a comedian. Peter might be a comedian. They might call D Collins. D Collins say, my man, I'm charging you $500 for this event. They might call Vita. Vita might say, I'm charging you $250, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is no agreement in that business. People do not agree on one thing. So the artists need to come together and agree that if we save $500 across the board, then we know. So when they call Joseph tomorrow, Joseph will stay 500. You see what I'm saying? That will help a lot. So if we charge this money and say, pay me this money, a person know, but man, the thing at $500, you call Joseph will be 500, call Moses will be 500, call this person will be 500. Even when I call John, John might be a little bit higher. But the percentage shouldn't be that so much different. And if the artists can get together and come to that position, that also can help them to brand each other or to work with each other. So it should be a network. In every professional, should have a network where they can communicate the prices and do that. So that's one of the things to be because that will help a lot too. Peter.
Okay, that's a great idea too. And let me talk from the artist perspective because I'm a artist. All right. When you invite Glorious Lambs International to come perform or the minister at your church or whatever, we have the contract, binding contract going to send to you, like your name, the place of the event, the time, and all that stuff. And we'll charge you. We charge the 3,005. I would just put it out at 3,005. Oh, Victor, we big here. We don't got three. We got 3,000. We agreed. We'll change that contract because we normally say 3,005. So when you beg us and you say, oh, we have this amount, we go back to our paperwork and change it real quickly and change the price and send it to you. Well, as an artist, uh, start sleeping in people's houses. Start sleeping in a living room, in a basement.
But the last time you came here, I put in a hotel.
Yes.
Thank you.
Always, the two
Don't
ways you
comment.
can do. Two things you can do. If you pay this amount, you are responsible for my flight, my because we got two set of contract. We say if you say you want to give for this, you will pay for my flight, my hotel, and my rental car. And we'll have another contract that everything inclusive. We say because I will get our own hotel, our own rental, our own flight. So this is the amount. We don't want to share that. If you take the amount that is inclusive, that have everything in it, as long we land, we check into our hotel, get our rental car, we call you and we say, oh, we are already here. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank God we are here. Then in our contract, we mention in our contract we have 5 person coming. We need 5 microphones, wireless microphones. And in the church, we need monitors. Monitor mean the speaker that are on the stage that you can hear yourself. And we need a track player, or we should have a live band. Everything in our contract. When we get there, we'll go to that event center and look around. We make sure we have a microphone. We have everything we want that we needed. Then from there now, gentlemen, we got a show. And you will pay our last money because we'll be in a contract a week before we get to your event. I mean, 2 weeks to the event, then we need our balance money. Or when we get there before we perform, we need our balance. We've got the 2 options. You pay 2 weeks before, or as soon as we land, before we go sing, we get our pay. When we send a contract to American churches, in New York, when we were in Philly, we used to sing a lot. As soon as you get the American church, and you open your mouth, they put your envelope. Because why it's in the contract, because that's what you said. You said 2 weeks before or before you sing. And they know you already there. They don't go tell you, say, oh, let's see how the show will go. No. They're not going to tell you that nonsense. But a lot of artists, we just ride on because they want to be known. And when somebody call you and tell you that thing, oh, people coming to the play, I won't showcase you, then which you're not qualified. And I don't come in for I'm going to showcase you or I'm going to do that. It don't make sense. We have the Grand Baptist Association here. They will sing for us. Oh, when Glorious Land to sing, we tell them, y'all have to pay them. Oh, y'all own people from Pequena, and so you won't pay you. Then we say, oh, no, y'all got to pay. Then what are they going to do? They'll be Friday the 7th man. The money what they don't give for, they give us Friday the 7th man. You get a different nationality. But we are from the same time because they say from the same time, why we charging? But that's your event. I don't know about your event. We're from the same time, but I don't know what kind of event you have. I care less. This is a ministry we have worked for hard. We have worked so hard. We have put in time to our craft and everything. Then you come and take me for my daily bread and leave my wife and children and can't sit down to your show. It will not work. So we don't do that. Artists start doing that. Don't sleep in people's houses. Okay, when you go to the hotel, you won't be on your phone all night, be laughing like that. Your business. You can be staying in people's house. You can do nothing. You come from the bathroom, you go, you see children sitting in the road, gotta be jumping over children. Why are you sleep before on one of the children or your lapa for that, your tower for that for your butt? Start sleeping in people's houses as an artist. Period. When you invited me and Gibson, when I went to my hotel, everything was ready. That's how it should be. I don't sleep in people's houses. Even when you tell Royal Family, oh, I want you can do my live. I want you can do my MC. My hotel won't be ready. If you don't get a rental car, you can give me a car. I can consider it. But I'm not doing that thing, sleeping in somebody's house. I'm sleeping in a basement. That is stay. Oh, what do you want about me and my daughter? Yeah, I'm coming there. Period.
That man, when that man come, he got to be blinking, yo.
Eh?
The guy got something when he come, he can make these got to be blinking. I don't know why.
No,
Bill?
no. When I'm looking at it, looking like you are blinking.
No, that you don't want blinking. I can see the man laugh. You know, the man. You must check with him, man. I don't know what happened.
I think it's the phone.
Now, Bill,
we got 15 more minutes to go. So
okay, I don't want blinking. Are you blinking, oh my brother? You were first man. I saw blinking.
Yeah, I apologize. My phone went off. But Vida John, thank you so much for having me. But the show go like this. It's not just go by the artists, the catering people that do catering, all these people that set up the network, they do promotional. Some people take advantage of these people, because they work so hard at the end of the day. I did not get paid. They say, my man, see how the show go on. We should stop this stuff. We should sign an agreement and contract so people can be set equally. And people want to help, they will help you. You know, be honest with people who are from.
That's right.
And what I was trying to say that Decoder is not responsible if nobody show up to your wedding ceremony. That is
Pay
not his
her.
business. All right, pay him because you know why? He have crook with him. He had team. He have people that he can pay. His employers, you know, he have people that are behind him that believe in him, and he had to take care of all those people. He's not just doing it for himself. I say he's doing it for himself. That I say, okay, then that's a hustle. But when you register, everything is going well. You have to be able to take care of other people before they take care of you. You gotta bank people, your people that are shopping you, the people that dress you, the people that make you good. You gotta pay them. So you're not gonna carry a story to them and say, "Oh, I went up there, the people gave me beer, I drink, and the fufu was so good. Long time I eat domo." You know, that's not what you're gonna tell these people. All
Okay.
right. So that's my one or two stuff
So,
and
Mr. Baker,
regarding sickness and stuff. So you gotta be ready to do what you gotta do.
Okay.
so,
So let me
so
ask
It's
D
very
Curtis here.
important.
We went to
mhm.
the end and D Curtis. One of the things that turned Liberian people off is sending to your manager. Tell me the experience when you send it to a manager for the booking.
Well, when I first started this whole MCing thing, I was doing my own negotiation and stuff like that. Um, and then the first thing when they ask you for the price, you tell them the price. Oh my man, what a price also, and stuff like that. And then when you remain firm and you say you're sticking to your price, oh, but then I still, I will not watch your video again. I will not share your comedy video again. So I started learning, I started learning. I said, if I keep on this thing here, I will start making enemies with the people that actually love my comedy and stuff like that. So let me get myself out of this.
Hmm.
And then when I reach out to you, that way you can see Liberian and they be passing around, they be talking about, oh, the government, the government, the government, the government. Liberian people do not like structure.
Yes.
They don't. As little as your small little business,
Mhm.
it can be the big politician today that are running for office. All of them, they don't like structure. When you position the structure, oh my man, I already get you on the phone. Why we getting that 13? Why you wasting time? Why I have to send email? I tell you,
They don't.
reach out to my booking agent. This is the email. Email them. And here's why you want to email. So that way, tomorrow there is not you say, I say versus they say. It's written.
Yep.
It's record keeping. Hi, D. Curtis Manager or hi, D. Curtis Entertainment. We are reaching out to get inquiry about booking D. Curtis for our event. This. The person kind of respond to you. You exchange one or two emails back and forth. Now, if there's a need for clarification on certain things, email her, ask her to call you. She will call you. No, my man, I can't do email. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to do email. And then I'm like, you're protecting yourself. So that tomorrow, if I come to your place and I do what I tell you say I'm going to do, you have your record. But Liberian people do not like structure. They want to talk to you. You must see the deal. When they reach out, they want the last price. I don't do last price. Yeah, we don't do last price because when I go into the airline, I'm going to tell American Airline or Delta what's the last price. And I tell them, and I'm open enough. I'm saying I'm very transparent. Ask my booking agent how she came out with this price. And she will tell you, hey, if you don't believe it, when she gave you how, you go do it. Like just a few times I came from Canada, the man reached out. My booking agent gave him the price. Instead of responding to the lady, he came back to me. Oh, my man, I think too expensive. I said, why? What do you mean it's too expensive? What did she tell you? Oh, she said this, she said that, she said that. I said, okay, don't take her word for it. Here is my airport. This is my airport code. Go back, book go online, search for a plane ticket from my city to your city, put in the car rental, put in the hotel, put all of that in, and come back and tell me how much. When he went, he did it, he saw the price, he came out. But my man, it's here. I think we'll have to find another way for you to be able to come. Go back to the booking agent. Y'all go talk. Take me
Exactly.
out of this. When you finish paying, you're finished negotiating everything. She sent you contract. Then you come by now, we can start talking about the program, how you want me to promote the program, what you want me to do, and all that stuff. But yeah, we don't like structure. We do not.
That's right.
Not everybody.
Well,
The
Many of
vast majority
people.
of our people build, and
Yeah, I know.
they don't
build
like.
like the vast majority. Just this year alone, I think I probably did maybe like 15 or 17 weddings. I'm not even talking about birthday celebration and all the other stuff. I'm talking about weddings,
Right.
and it's the same thing. Like the reason why now I go to weddings sometimes, and it seems like I have my conversation with these people because I have this structure. I have to meet with you at least 3 times
Right.
via phone, at least 3 times. The first time I get to know you and your partner, how long you've been together, and stuff like that, how you met, get to know your love stories and stuff like that. And then we talk about your program. I give you ideas. Sometimes they don't even know how to put the reception program together. I will
Right.
send them, a template. Use the template and fill in. Someone else will do it, someone else will not do it. The second
Right.
meeting, I will call back. Oh, my man, we're too busy. We can't make it now. We can't make it now. We can't make it now. They will not do it. The last final meeting, because the second meeting was when it's the time wherein we will sit down and talk about that template where I send you, where you finish plugging in all your information. We discuss it. If there's any changes that need to be made, we made that changes. You go, you finalize it, you bring back the final draft. That final draft, now we sit down, we talk about it. We get the DJ on the phone for the DJ to be there to make sure everybody on pay and stuff like that for the program. If you have an organizer, the organizer there, that's how we set it up. But 9 times out of 10, I will run behind them, run behind them. Will not happen that just because of my experience, I will go there and I will improvise and everything will just be perfect. But we don't like structure.
I agree with you too.
Mr. D. Cody, you want to make money in the culture? That's the culture we live in and breathe in, and that's
Mhm.
how we're going to do, Because when you start bringing order, they're going to say that man too hard to deal with, too critical.
Yeah,
I can't deal with a man yet, this, but that's the right thing you're doing to save both of you guys time. You know what I'm saying? But we all wait for the last minute of time before they try to put the pressure on you. When you go in, not do the show, then they start spoiling the name. But however, that is what it is. But yeah, go ahead.
Peter, let me say this real quick. They
Hmm.
man a
Uh,
DJ, he can probably attest to it. I'm
Yep.
an MC. I
mm,
have nothing to do with music. I
Right.
will tell the bride and the groom,
Hmm.
your bridal party, make sure they send the music to the DJ. Make sure they send the music to the DJ. The day of the event, at there I will announce the sometimes on internet, are your family member marching in? Yes. Make sure your family member choose song. Yes. I will get there. I will announce a family member. They will stand to the door. They say they're not coming in because they want crowd music or they want normal music. They want pellet music. What they are taking it from? What they are going to do with
But
it?
this is the thing,
okay,
Okay.
Mr. D, call it. Let
Okay,
me
guys.
talk to you for a second, and I will leave.
Yeah, 1 second. We got David Mail here. Just log
Yeah.
on. So David Mail, we
You,
can see you.
you, and it.
David
Okay,
Mail, are
let
you
me
there?
just make this clear, then I'll be leaving pretty soon.
Okay. Okay.
You plus a
Hold on,
DJ.
Bill. Bill, hold on. Don't leave, Bill. Hold on, don't leave.
Bill,
You
that's
and the
Bill Mail thing.
DJ,
Hold
your
on, Bill.
work as a team.
Bill, one
Because
second.
Right.
you are the announcer, you have everything, so you have a track record. Everything what the next me say, that means they have sent you. That's why I said earlier, they
Hmm.
have sent you all this information,
no,
which
they
is
don't
song
send
they're
it to
gonna
him.
work
The
with,
music not
which
for
song
him,
they
it's the
come
DJ.
next with this. And the DJ have the set of copy and you have the copy. Now you can say, and they play and
So,
I don't know, Akema.
sweet money.
I lose my Kema, right? Or what kind of song? That's it. DJ hit my Kema. Then you the man right there because you have the copy. But when
That's
you
right.
say they change their mind in the middle, the woman say I don't want Kema. The man say I want Esther. You understand? Then you're confused right there. When you play, then the night enjoy it. So you and the DJ always work together to analyze things. That's how it go. But you have your master copy and you have your cheat copy as well. Substitute for something that will come out later. Go ahead.
Okay. We got David Mail. David Mail, you heard it
Oh,
properly?
David D. Mill, Melody,
Mama, you ain't diagonal. Put one see your face. What about you ask
the
you
Melody.
I in my crib. I just let me chill for now. Like this. Next time I'll come up.
Okay. So let's talk about the booking because something went on in Liberia yesterday or the weekend. The Nigerian artist that came At the minister, the dude said he needed his balance money before he can perform, and the people could not afford it. I think the guy did not perform, and it brought a lot of chaos. How can you come? You sort of wait the show finish first. So tell me a little bit about, is that how it should work? You get your money off front or wait until the show is over?
Well, first of all, I want to start with everybody on the platform. Bill, my brother Bill D. Curtis, and to my brother out there, blessings, blessings, blessings.
Bless them, brother. Bless.
And yeah, man. I can say that's how it's supposed to work because every artist have different way to work with people. Like you were trying to get example of Glorious Lamb, how you guys operate.
Mhm.
Um, but from an artistic standpoint, as a professional musician who been in the business for a while, I think I would go with what you said, having a contract agreement. That is what I know about.
That's
So
it.
with that contract agreement, you distribute it to whoever contact you. It could be a wedding, it could be a church, whatsoever. That's how you operate with people. So in that contract, it tells the partner before I come, my last money should be given, or maybe when I arrive to the airport. But I don't do that. I used to do that before. I demand for all my money. That's how I've been working for the past 3 years. I demand all my money as long as the contract go through. I tell you this is what I want. If it's one, for example, if it's 1,000, you pay my 1,000 upfront. I come, I do my work and leave. So I send a contract to you, you sign the contract. So after that, we're not gonna have any conversation about the ticket they didn't sell, my mom they didn't go to the ATM to get the money. We don't have this conversation because yeah, I had past experience before and it hurt and we got into a place sometimes you want to fight, but based on the kind of thing you do with your kids, yeah,
Can you imagine a gospel artist fighting?
yeah. Oh yeah, Oh, to be honest, when I was in Nigeria, this guy who just passed me, so rest in peace, Samuel Kosu.
Hmm.
Samuel Kosu there's a church called Trent Church. He took the people keyboard. He is a musician. They took all the musicians stuff. They took it, put it in the car, they left. So
Oh,
sometimes you just yeah, that's a true story. I was in Lagos at the time, but you have to be professional when it comes to your craft. So whatever that transpired in Liberia, maybe he felt like maybe he had confidence in it. Maybe he felt that was the very first time and it was a Christian thing. But you don't put sympathy when it comes to it's strictly business. You do it one time. Like I said, I demand all my money one time and we do the contract, I go do my job and that's it. I think that's how it's supposed to work. And
okay.
I also want to tell you something D Curtis said. D Curtis said about structure. We Liberians, sometimes I do wanna, I'll be honest, I'm telling you guys, sometimes I ask myself, why did God have to put me on this side of the earth? Because everything is different. The people don't like structure. Somebody called me for a wedding a couple of months ago in Delaware. I don't have a manager, I manage myself. They called me and I said, hey, this is how much I'm gonna take for you, excluding, transportation and hotel. Sometimes I don't really bother about a rental car, what I'm trying to say, but you gotta give me a car. I said,
Hmm.
okay, excluding transportation, which is my round trip ticket, my hotel, and this is what I want from you. And it wasn't that too much. And I'm talking to the person, oh, I said, no, I don't do that. At least I'm helping you. Let's say 1,005 for a day, just to do a song, just one song, grateful. And the person I'm gonna call you back, I knew they wasn't gonna call me back. After a
Mm,
couple of, yeah, they were never gonna call me
speak.
back.
Hmm.
They will never call me back. So after a time, I think the brother called me, oh my man, I know you from Liberia. What are you to do? I said, doing got nothing to do with that. Why are you my cousin? This is strictly business. This is what I do because Secretly, Victor, going to the studio, we pay.
Hmm.
Before we start
But
working, we pay. We pay money. Everything is money. Video is money. Everything we do about music is money.
Yep.
How am I going to get the money back to put into the music to keep it going? So our people don't like structure. They don't support. It's just a question that I keep asking God, why did you put us on the other side of the earth?
Differentiate business from friendship. That's the big
Yeah.
deal right now.
It's so bad that our people don't follow any rules, any structure, nothing. They will drag you until, oh, you bought, I've been doing you. I want to promote, a lot of people coming. I don't care about your people that are coming. I get that promotion time. You saw what I can do. That's why you call.
But
So
I mean,
any
right.
promotion time,
well,
And Victor, he
yeah.
says something, right? He
Uh-huh.
says something. And that thing I get it a lot.
What?
It's disrespectful. Like you will not do it to somebody in person. Let's say me and you talking. Hello, Victor. Hi, D. Curtis. How you doing? And then I just shut up. I don't want to talk. I will not do that in person.
Mm-hmm.
They are some of them are very unprofessional. Just when you go to the market, when you go there, they tell you the price of the stuff. You don't want it. You tell the person, say, okay, thank you, and you find a way. Some of them will not respond. As soon as you send them the price, they'll just stop.
Yeah, they
You
mute you.
will be trying to communicate. They will not communicate. They don't even know what it's called negotiation. At least try to negotiate. I will try
Yes.
to understand. And like David Mel said, I had again say, oh, I'll call you back. As soon you tell me, say, as soon they message us, they say we'll call back. But I gotta tell you, thank you. Thank you very much for your interest in booking our service. We look forward to hearing from you.
But I mean,
You can get it out because we know you will not call back.
so,
You
Okay,
know,
bye-bye.
so that we identify all of these problems, though, guys. Victor, I know maybe you have a next show. I mean, the following show after this.
the man I got no next show. You want to go take a whiskey out.
No,
I
no,
ain't see
no.
trouble.
Victor, you have another show next week. So, my
Because
thing is we have identified all the various problems that run with these things. My
Yeah.
thing, can you have another show on how we can fix this thing? I know everybody about to go to bed. You guys look very sleepy right now. I can see the other guy scratching your head, the
Mm-hmm.
other man holding your so yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
11 o'clock now.
I'm the only one standing all of y'all sitting down, so I can tell that you guys are tired.
you sure this thing can be fixed? You sure this thing can be fixed? Are you
How will
sure
you
this thing can
predict
be
our
Oh,
fixed?
future
about the
yet?
next show, but don't bring it
So
up here. I just
Now,
bring it up the
I'm
next
asking,
show.
I'm asking a question. Are you sure it can be fixed?
But
uh,
that the
I
next show,
think it
Victor,
can be fixed.
that
yeah,
the next show.
no,
Those of us,
yeah,
those of us that want to set the example
yes.
and don't compromise. Like for me, for example, I don't go anywhere for free. I
It
don't
can
go
be fixed.
anywhere for promotion. I don't sleep in anybody's house.
Thank
I
you.
go, you pay me, I book my stuff. I get to the airport, I pick up my car, I go to my hotel, go to your event and come back, and I've been doing it successfully. Those that value what I do, they stick to it. Those that don't, they go. It can be
The
fixed.
reason, the
If I
reason
do
why,
it, you do it, the next person do it,
Mm-hmm.
we'll fall in line.
the
That's
It
reason
could
my
why,
be
problem. If the
the
fixed.
next
reason
person
It
why,
can
could
do it,
be
that's the point I'm
fixed.
coming to. Yeah, okay,
the
let's go.
reason
Yeah,
why I
so
asked the question, the reason why I asked the question,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna tell you. I'm saying everything from experience. I'm an artist, right? And they will tell you that we don't need David Mel, we don't need Victor Joe, we don't need Charles Snail. Like you're playing Nigerian music,
It's
and they're gonna
okay.
play.
It's
I'm
okay.
so,
David Mel,
bro. Then how we gonna fix this? How artists gonna have platform? Because that's how we make our money. That's how Nigerian artists make their money.
But if
That's
a
how the
spirit,
Ghanaian artists
David
make their money.
Mel, David Mel,
I'm listening to you, brother.
it's okay. It's okay for you to stay in your house and
yeah,
eat your food and go to bed than for you to spend your money and go to an event. That's pretty much operating in a deficit.
That's right.
Even
No,
the
I ain't talking.
Nigerians and
I'm
stuff
not
like
talking on
that,
that
they
level,
have
bro.
to
I'm
put
not
the foot
talking on
down.
that level. I'm not talking on that level. I know it's not going to work with no artist for that part. What I'm saying, their point is that we don't need these people. Let's just play Nigerian music. We don't need them. We don't need them for nothing. Let's just play Nigerian song. We all call it Nigerian song because if we're talking about changes, we have to target the DJ first. The DJ has to change the narrative they present to the people. Now, our Liberian DJs have introduced foreign songs to the people. That's why they used to.
well,
Back in the days in Liberia, when I was growing up, we used to hear Zach and G. That's what we used to love. We grew up with all those people we love. We never have time for foreign music. But after everything, our people started introducing foreign things, foreign sound, and they're used to it. You go to every houses now in Shadow, all Nigerian music. You go to all the houses in Fargo, North Dakota, it's all Nigerian music, all the party Nigerian music. Tell me, how the people gonna love what we
So,
do? What time they gonna
David Mel,
listen to what we
two
do?
talking about yo. We're either talking about either playing the music or bringing the Liberian artists. They're two different things.
The
yeah,
If
artists are
they
not
won't
doing
play, they
Liberian
won't play
R&B.
We'll come
Nigerian.
to that one. We'll come to that one on another show.
They can play. They can
Yeah,
play
yeah,
Nigerian
let
music
me
yeah.
all they want.
let me
Here's
say
the
one
thing:
thing.
Would you
Because
rather would you
because
rather
because
eat a mango or you want smell a mango?
no,
They can
nobody
smell
gonna
the mango.
tell
In my opinion, smelling the mango and playing the Nigerian music, they can smell the mango all they want. But if they dare say they want that Nigerian artists, what means they smell it, they want it, they want
And
other
they pay
music
that
from
money,
them,
oh.
they will spend the money.
You will spend money on Nigerian artists. But you
Mr.
spend that money on
Melody, Melody,
Yeah,
Melody.
bro. Then for
Let me say
another day,
one
let's just say
thing.
for another day.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
say
We're
one
gonna come back
thing.
next
I
Monday.
don't care.
Mhm.
I don't care how they play
Uh-huh.
the music from YouTube. They play from
Mm.
any part of the world, or how they play with a different speaker is different from your appearing on stage. Your appearing on stage is the biggest vibe on that
You
stage
are not.
than
You're not gonna have.
whatever
You're not
artist.
gonna have Bill. You're not gonna have invitation as an artist when this sound has overshadowed your entire community. Nobody have time for you. In Nigeria, brother, I live in Nigeria for 14 years. Victor, you know that.
Mhm.
They don't play no other sound, only the sound. You go to Cotonou, they don't play no other sound, only the sound. South Africa, this place that I'm calling, I live there. In South Africa, 2013, 2013. So African Music Association bound Nigerian music from all the platforms.
Okay, then
Hold on, Bill. I was in Pretoria at the time, Pretoria, which is the capital city, when they bound Nigerian music from all the platforms. Why? They said because we have more artists who need for the music to be played. Our people need to hear the music. That was how the changes took place. Even in Ghana, some of y'all live in Ghana. I never live in Ghana.
So
The
you know
people
how the changes
prioritize.
take place.
The people prioritize what they have. That's why the people know. That's why they want to hear. That's why they bring the artists because when they hear the artist music, they want to see them. They wanted to come to places. That's why I was talking about how we're going to change this.
But
Like
David,
you said, would be for the next topic or so whatsoever.
yeah, we're gonna come back next Monday. We'll come once a day. I mean, once.
melody is
Yeah,
back down to the
yeah,
structure and the system.
yeah.
You
We're
guys
gonna
want
come
to
back.
face back
We're come back every Monday now. By 9, we'll start 9 p.m. We'll
But
usually
yeah,
come
because
out
maybe our
with,
next topic, yeah, that would be
yeah.
good.
We'll come up with a different topic, but for
the,
now, if like people that are having weddings, if they start telling all the DJ, my 95% should be Liberian music, the DJ will go by, but so now they don't tell the DJ, so the DJ play whatever they feel
Because
right.
they used to the foreign sound. They're not used to our sound. Peter, you must say in the
And
house, right? Let me call this. I'm gonna say nothing again. Peter, you
yeah,
must live in the same house. All live in the same house.
mhm.
Every morning I wake up, I start playing Bono Suba every morning. You don't even know how you're gonna like that song. On your way to where you start singing it because you're hearing it all the time.
Mhm.
That's why you want to hear it. Next thing you fall in love with Bono Super. Who sent Bono Super? You start looking for Bono Super artists. That's how you're gonna fall in love. So what I'm trying to say, the more the people listen to this sound, is the more they're gonna love it. That's why they're gonna demand this sound. They're gonna play the sound. Why would the people invite Nigerian artists or Liberia? That's why the people hear every day. So they want to see the people.
and and,
I don't know
and
if I'm
when
making I
and
don't
when
know
they
if I'm
sing for
making sense.
foreigner, they pay the
Uh-huh.
foreigner in full.
So this
Because
is where
the people in demand. The people in demand. That's what they
so
hear.
this is
They're
where
in
you artists
demand.
got to come together and
okay.
have one voice. I think that's one of the things I'm trying to get at.
That's
You know,
why they cannot make it. That's the break barriers right there. The barriers
Okay.
cannot work because everybody have different
but it needs
idea, concept, and everybody want to do what they can do. So therefore, the artists are always separated.
that's what
And
they're doing
now,
now. But what they
politics
need to do
abound it
come
again.
together.
We all are separated different way. How what else should I associate myself with you if I performing for the other team and I performing for that team? So everything going apart. So we don't have no musical union that will establish our bound that and David Mel music how to play every time when any DJ come on stage and he gotta play 2 to 3 musics of David Mel.
Bill, I
We let
understand what
that
you're
happen.
saying, but that's what exists now, right? That's what happening now. My point is what need to happen in the future, what from here on. That's the discussion I'm looking at. Because I'm one person that when I tell Veda, I say Veda on my way to Charlotte, I jam all the way to Gloria Land music and I jam to another pair of music. That's me. I love to do that. Even when I go to event, when I was at an event in Philadelphia, it was a political program. You know what I told the people? I
Mhm.
didn't want to hear any Nigerian song. I was playing for the event, but I told everybody that the whole event was gonna be Liberian song. Reason why I would do that because if Nigerian people having an election or political event, you don't hear any or some. I told them, I called the organizer, I said, the event I'm coming to, I will DJ. The only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play all Nigerian song. I'm not going to play one Ghani. You say, hey, you can play small more Nigerian song. I said, it's a political event. And this is what we're going to do. I demand it. And I did it. But the
Okay.
point is,
We cannot
if we,
discriminate against that. Everybody have their choice and what they want to do.
yeah,
And
but we
if
had a
you know, yeah,
So
national
you have to
we're gonna
national
pick.
force it in our truth.
Yeah.
huh?
Santo.
Yeah, it
No,
just
no,
had
you
to
have
get
to
an
do that sometimes, and
advisor.
nobody
Yeah.
have their choice. But look at other countries around us. These things we had to discuss it. These are hard pills that we got to swallow. You know, you talk to somebody in Liberia, their topic can go into a lot of topics, even though they get married, a white man trying to cut her throat. There's a whole topic that go into that part. But the
Exactly.
thing is, if we value ourselves, we would like to listen to what we have. And that's the point. Liberian people don't do that. You
That's
want to
right.
listen, you playing to a party, they say party not going cool because you playing Liberian music. Why?
And we got good song now
Exactly.
nowadays. We got beautiful songs now from Liberia.
Close
Look,
them music.
I saw you put that song. What that song is? I hope Joe. They see all the
Man,
lyrics.
David John, have a good day, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hobo Joe's one want to play better.
yeah. So, but anyway,
Yeah,
we will come back next Monday.
yeah.
We'll start from here. Every Monday we'll come back and talk about Liberian entertainment in general.
My brother
Exactly.
David Mel, I want to congratulate you. You're producing a lot of mix. You know, I heard it when I was in the car and somebody hit that joint. I felt that my brother was close by me. I felt so proud listening to your songs and the new music that coming on. You're working every day, man.
Yeah.
Do you got it? Reserve, man. The day I getting married. You're sitting in my house. If you charge me, not coming. But don't worry, don't tell nobody. All right?
You get special press, bro.
My brother David Mel will always be there. The man that sang the beautiful song on my birthday, it make my day. And every day I play that music, man. Thank you, David. I
Yes,
respect
sir.
you for life, my
All
brother.
right, guys. I want to say thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you. You got next Monday by 9 o'clock. It will be 2 hour show. So it was nice having you guys, and see you when I see you.
All right,
Yeah.
better.
I
Don't
had a
forget the
great
party
idea
now.
with share. Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much.
Okay, bye, guys.
All right,
Peace.
bye.
There you have it, people. We see you guys very soon, sometime next week again. On Monday, we're gonna be here, and we're gonna have some good time to have different topic, bring different artists on here to discuss more about Liberia. What we can do.
Shine on my haters. I will flex on my